Hello, this is Greg Ellison with the Galactic Gregs coming to you live from the desert in Arizona. I'm in the high desert. I'm stranded at the moment because my road to get out of here is mud. So I don't have the resources to give you the kind of reporting that I normally do. But I do want to say a happy congratulations to SpaceX today for a very successful launch early this morning at about 0700 hours Central Standard Time. They did great. They had this launch of their Starship with the super heavy booster and the Starship on top of it, which actually did a hot fire launch right off the top of the booster. That was extraordinary today. I'm proud for what they've done. They achieved it. They didn't drill a big deep well at the launch site. There wasn't stuff scattered everywhere. There was some debris. Hi, Renee, how you doing? All the sun. There was some debris scattered around, but nothing like before. The launch went great. They had all 33 engines on the super heavy burning apparently the entire length of the launch, which was unprecedented. That is very historic. Guys, we got a beautiful sunset going out here in the high desert of Arizona right now. If y'all can see some of that. But anyway, guys, so it's been a beautiful day. Hey, Arnold Smith. So what I got to tell y'all again is SpaceX had this extremely successful launch. I'm stranded down here. I can't get out because the road out of here is nothing but a clay slide. We've had rain here. It's been a wet day in the high desert of Arizona today. But anyway, guys, so what's the deal? Not only did they get the complete full thrust of the super heavy booster for SpaceX, they were enabled to launch a hot staging where they fire the upper stage, which is the Starship itself, while the booster is still actually firing to some degree. I think there's down to 3 engines at that point. But that's never been done. As far as I know, that's a very bold maneuver. They did it. But apparently it might have done some damage to Super Heavy because even though it was able to get away and initiate the turn maneuver, it did not get the attitude control it needed, and the flight termination system destroyed the Super Heavy booster out over the Gulf of Mexico after it had done the job of boosting the Starship so that it was able to light. And it had all 6 engines burning almost to the end of its program burn time. And then it also went into a flight termination event. So right toward the end of the burn time, it was almost at an orbital speed. This was a major accomplishment for SpaceX. You didn't see a lot of stuff falling off the booster this time, although there were some heat tiles missing from the Starship, the upper stage vehicle called Starship. So that booster was at risk. It was for a re-entry, but this is developmental flight test. SpaceX did great. I can't say enough for what they accomplished today. That was this is really the beginning of the space age, to be honest. We've been doing space since first space flight occurred when I was 2 years old, 61 years ago. We launched the first satellites just 5 years prior to that. So but really and truly, it's like the space age is really just now beginning, because this will be so fundamentally different from what we've had before. Let's see if we can get this sunset here. We got a nice Arizona sunset going, and that's giving me some natural illumination here in the cab of my van. I'm the man in the van down by the wash right now, and there is a wash. If you can't really see it, but way down there is there's a little wash, and there's a huge wash beyond that. And I've got some flat land in here in between. So in any event, guys, so I'm happy for SpaceX. They've accomplished an extraordinary feat, and it is really going to change the world in terms of space access, the cost of getting to space. A few more flights and what they'll be able to do will be amazing. There's still a lot of risk with this booster. There's still a lot of things to worry about, and I really wish they'd launch it from sea. All that said, look at, if we don't want to blowing ourselves up, something I talk about on my Galactic Gregs channel all the time, if somehow we can survive and not fall into the hive, we could have an amazing future. We could. But we've got to, that's why I do things like champion fence and hardening the power grid. I try to be proactive and champion things that would help our civilization and make it through these trying times we're in. That's what I do in Galactic Grids. But also challenge you guys to prepare yourselves to survive the situations that we face in the world today. And the world is a very dangerous place at the moment. I hope we can make it through this. And that's all the more reasons that we need civilization existing off Earth. And so all our eggs are not in one basket. So I do champion that. I've always championed that a long time, guys. Good to see a lot of you in the chat room here. I'm going to go live on Green Greg's in just a moment. Raise the roof, Greg's. There you go. I'm trying to raise a building out here right now. We got a campfire going out here right now, too. So anyway, Greg Allison, Galactic Greg's, going over to the Green Greg's channel in just a moment. Glad to see y'all guys here. Thank y'all for watching, and Greg out.